So I'm from a small town in North Carolina. I went to church on Christmas and Easter, and that was pretty much the extent of Christianity, definitely for me. And it wasn't until when I was in middle school, I really started to make my faith my own. I started to rest in the gospel. I started to develop a relationship with Christ. When I was a senior, I met Logan. We were leading worship together at a church.
Man, as soon as I saw her, girl, your mama let you date? You know, it's one of those, I just knew. It was also cool that we had this common bond, not just of church, but of worship, right? That's where we met. We met leading worship, and we still get to do that today for the church, and it's one of the biggest blessings of my life. We got married in October of 2015.
My family had a very long history with infertility. I'd been told by a couple different doctors that I'd seen that might not be a possibility for us just because of some medical issues. I knew that I wanted to be a mom.
If you would ask me, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? It was always a daddy. Like, I want to be a dad.
It was really challenging the first couple of months because there was such excitement and then there was such a letdown. And it constantly felt like an emotional roller coaster month after month. And then months turned into years. I found myself being incredibly bitter towards other people who were celebrating some of life's greatest moments for them. They found out that they were having a baby, and when I should be celebrating with them, I grew angry towards them, and I muted people right and left on social media. Joy in their pregnancy brought pain to my journey of infertility.
It really causes you to examine, do I believe what I sing, right? Do I do what I proclaim?
I knew that God was real. I had a relationship with him, but I wasn't seeing his character traits in my life. I wasn't looking for them because what I wanted was to see the goodness of God through a pregnancy.
Back in 2018, I got a phone call from the leadership of our church, and the IMB had asked Biltmore Church to host a conference in Thailand. Just at the very thought of being able to do something I love so deeply in a place I've never been to, I was like, immediately, this is sweet. This is awesome. Absolutely. Yes is on the table.
When you are trying to get pregnant, they recommend that you don't travel outside of the country because of the risk of Zika virus and what that can do to a developing baby. And there's a 6-month window of time that you need to put trying to get pregnant on hold. So we had to make the decision, okay, if this is what we're going to do, if we're going to go to Thailand, if I'm going to go to Thailand, we need to put that all on hold. If I shouldn't go on this trip, then why do I feel so uncomfortable saying no?
We had made becoming parents an idol, and there is no pain like losing an idol, right? It's always violent. It's always this process of I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna white knuckle this because this is what I want, even though it was difficult. We were able to let go of what we felt like we needed or what we felt like we wanted for what we knew was best.
Making the decision to actually go on the trip and go to Thailand, for me, really helped reframe my priorities and pursuing what God had for me versus what I had for me. At the end of 2019, in December, Logan and I found out that we were pregnant.
Man, God blessed us with a beautiful baby girl.
For anyone who's in a season of waiting, it could be infertility, it could be waiting for something else, it could be just a season of pain in general. I think what I would say is pursue the things of God. And you will continue to see the things of God.
God has so much more for us. He has so much more. There's so much more joy, purpose, identity and looking to Him for fulfillment and looking to Him for all things than there are looking towards empty things like idols.
It's easy to miss all of the day-to-day blessings that the Lord gives us, but His mercies are new to us every single morning.
Because He's revealed Himself to be loving, merciful, gracious, abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. And so when you call on those things and you've resolved those things in your heart, it changes the way you see everything.